and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just gonna be talking to you about a video that I saw on I think it was Facebook somewhere. I saw the video somewhere and it just triggered something in me because I'm Nigerian and there's a lot of things happening in this world that sometimes we're not aware to it. So it was a video about a man saw a Nigerian lady. She was begging for money for her kids and so on and so forth. I will try to insert part of the clips of the video in this clip to see what I'm talking about.
This black bitch out there trying to scam people for money. They get enough money from the government. They get enough.
What is the big deal? She's asking for money. You see that on a regular basis. What is the big deal? There's no big deal in that. But the first thing that got to me was the way he said something in the beginning. He said, there's this B word out there. In my head, I'm like, you don't have to refer to her as a B word because it's not necessary, because it triggered something in me. And then the lady, when he went out there to go talk to the lady, he was engaging her in everything. The question she was answering back. He asked the question, why can't you go back to Africa and utilize the resources that is there, and so on and so forth.
Nigeria. Nigeria?
Yeah.
Nigeria? So what are you here for? Why did you leave Nigeria?
I came here to have a good life. I went to school, York University. Yeah. I had a job. The job finished. I've not been able to get a new job. Things are very hard for me and my son.
Oh, so you come from Nigeria to Canada to get a good life?
Yes.
To live a good life?
Yes, brother.
Why can't you live a good life in Nigeria?
In my head, when he asked that question, I was like, it's not that easy. Especially in Nigeria, actually, because Nigeria is considered a third world country. So it's not that easy. The government doesn't give you social security, doesn't give you food stamp, doesn't give you housing assistance and stuff like that. It's not like the United States where all these resources are here for you. We don't have that in Nigeria. You literally have to dig tooth and nail to be able to even give your children food to eat. I'm not saying she should be begging for money there, because the video was in Canada, so she has resources. What she said in the video was the money the government gave her was not enough, so she needs more money to use to feed her kids. Understandably, that's fine. I don't advise anyone to go out there to beg for money. That's not the way forward. Try at least, because she could possibly get multiple jobs to be able to afford the kind of lifestyle that she has. The reason why I'm saying this is because some of our parents came from Nigeria, brought us here for us to have a better life, and that's what she's trying to do for her kids. But it's like she's reaching some block. She even said in the video that she has a degree, but I don't think the degree can translate over here over where she was at in Canada. The thing that triggered me the most, and I think I was also talking to someone about it, I was like saying, it's not that easy. Especially if you're talking about in Nigerian setting, it's not that easy at all for you to say, why is she begging for money? It's not, because you have to think about all the resources Nigeria doesn't have on its own. So I'm like, Nigeria doesn't have these resources. She's resorted to doing this. If we have great leaders in Nigeria, none of us would want to come to the United States, go to Canada, go to even, let's say, Germany or anything like that, or even Russia to say we want a better life for ourselves, or even South Africa, which is ridiculous because you see a lot of Nigerians going to South Africa. If Nigeria was the way it should be, with the resources that we need to give all the young, do you think us as young people want to come to another man's country and say we're going to school here? We are looking for jobs here. None of us want to do that, but everybody wants to be in their own motherland, in the country where they were raised at, where they'll be able to relate to everybody else. That's the kind of ideal world you want to be in. But sadly, Nigeria is not in that mind frame or in that setting at all. So it puts us in a position to seek to go elsewhere. I don't know, it triggered something in me, because I'm like saying it's not that easy for you to cast that down and say, why don't you go back to your own country, blah blah blah, like that. It is not always that black and white for everybody. To say you go back to your own country and make money is never that black and white for anybody. So I don't know, again, I'm not advising her to beg for money or anything like that, but that's the state that we kind of see ourselves in. I kind of feel bad. When I saw the video, this is initially what came to my mind. Let me hurry up and make my millions so I can help people, because that's the mindset. I hate seeing people being helpless, being in a situation where they're not being productive because of their surroundings. It's just so disheartening. I don't know if you guys have any suggestion. I'll try to put clips of the video in here to let you guys see, because it's it really did bother me when I saw the video, because the way the man was jabbing her and saying all those things to her, and I'm thinking, dude, it's not that simple. Because it's really, to be honest, we all want to say that life is black and white. It's not. There's always gray areas, and I think in this case there is a gray area, because in Nigeria we don't have all the resources, and sadly this is 2019. For us to still be saying Nigeria doesn't have the resources is sad. Even Ghana, that is right across the street from Nigeria, has more resources than Nigeria. That's why I don't like. That's one of the reasons why I hate politics, is because if I was to say I want to go to Nigeria to go into politics, I feel like if I go into it, I will get corrupt because of the people that are in it. Sometimes you might go into Nigerian politics, or you might go into politics in general with the good intentions, but by the time you enter into the system, you just fall into things that they're already doing. You start stealing money. You start saying Snake ate 40 million. How is that possible? That's what I'm saying. It's not always so black and white for everybody. There's always a gray area. You might think you might think you're going into it doing things that are all right and all good like that, but you go into it and then you see yourself changing. It's just, I don't know, that video just triggered something in me that I don't wish on anybody at all, because it's so sad to see, actually, because the lady literally just needed money, maybe $20 just to feed her kids, and the guy was saying all those things to her. I don't know, because is there really a solution to the problem? Can Nigeria change in the next 5 years? I don't know. That's the question. Like, even right now at this stage in my life, I don't think I will go back to Nigeria to say I want to live in Nigeria, because I've been in the United States for so long. And Nigerians, please don't take this in a wrong way, because the situation that we have in Nigeria is not ideal. There's no steady light, power on its own. Just like maybe for 24 hours, you don't have that. Like in 2019, how don't you have steady power? Like, why is that not a thing for you to do for your citizens of your country? Like, why is that? Why? I don't understand why that is the case. It's just ridiculous. I feel like in 2019, Nigeria should be better. Nigeria should be a tourist location for people. I feel like Ghana is more a tourist location for people than Nigeria. And Ghana is literally down the street from Nigeria. Like, literally, you can drive to Ghana. I mean, it's going to take you a minute, but you can drive to Ghana. Why is that? Why is our leaders in Nigeria doing this to the citizens there? It doesn't make any sense. Making people flee from their country to come to another country, to come out, like, literally, I tell people this, people that are saying that they're running from Nigeria. You're coming to America with no papers. You're coming here to suffer, to be honest, because without papers here, and Trump is our president, you're coming to America to suffer, going to Canada to suffer, because you don't have papers to work. Why are you torturing yourself living in Nigeria? I'd rather you suffer in Nigeria than you saying you're coming to America to come and suffer here, because you literally don't have papers. You're coming here to come and do what exactly? Please let me know what you're coming here to do, because you don't have papers, because now you're resorting to using other people's things to work. Can we, like, I don't know, it's just staying, to be honest, this is my advice to any Nigerians that are coming here. Before you come here, make sure you have all your paper stuff situated before you come, before you enter here, because it is difficult here, but it is a little bit more easier if you have your documentations, if you have everything necessary for you to be able to work. Again, it's not always, like I said, it's not always black and white. It really is not. But we really do have to just find another alternative for us, for Nigerians, to be able to stay in our own country, to be able to work. Minimum wage in Nigeria is ridiculous. Like they say, I think I was reading somewhere, they say 25,000 naira. I don't even know how much 25,000 naira is in dollars. Who is living off of 25,000 naira? Don't quote me, I don't think it's 25,000, maybe it's 28. I don't even remember the amount. But even I cannot survive off of 28,000 naira. Let me do the conversion rate. Y'all, that is $77.59. What? Y'all, that is somebody's probably grocery thing for a month. Who is surviving off of that? That's minimum wage in Nigeria. Y'all, Nigeria has to change. I'm sorry, it's just really, it's sad that for us to be saying this in 2019. This is sad. And our leaders are literally stealing money in Nigeria. I'm saying our leaders as if I'm living in Nigeria. I consider myself Nigerian because even though I'm in the United States, like our leaders are literally robbing us. That's literally what they're doing. They are robbing us of everything that we should be having in that country. They are robbing us of that. They're taking the money, giving it, sending their kids even to come here to come out, get their education, and then bring them back to Nigeria, and then you'll be offering them jobs. And there are citizens that are still struggling, that they cannot send their children to school. Is that fair? This is why and it's election season in Nigeria. This is why it's important for you people, for Nigerians, please go register to vote. I'm not in Nigeria, I cannot register to vote, but in the United States here I'm registered to vote. And every time there's an election, I go out to vote, because if I don't vote, my voice cannot be heard. So you guys have to, I don't know if the deadline for you registering to vote has passed, but guys, go and register to vote. This is getting ridiculous, where all these old men in Nigeria are being in power and there's no change. It's really getting ridiculous. We cannot, this is a continuous cycle that has been going on and on and on for years. It has to stop. Y'all, it's just really annoying at this point. I don't know, let us all communicate about this, whether non-Nigerians or not. We can all comment below, because I feel like we can all relate when it comes to politics. So leave comments in the description below and let's communicate more. Alright guys, I'll see you guys next time.